Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Anybody in here? Good morning. Good morning. Trying to wait for people to come in. Trying to make sure my camera's set up right because I want people to be able to see. Good morning. Good morning. Anybody in here? Let's see, Liz B. Your banner was already up here. Don't tell me that thing's set up wrong. That's me. Okay. Do, 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 do. Trying to see. Anybody coming in? Anybody here? Anybody here? Good morning, honey. How are you? Well, I guess I'll be going over it with you then. How about that? You want to see what Miss Nita got today? What Miss Nita working on today? Well, I just have an audience of one that works for me. Anyway, let me get started. What I'm going to do is I'm going to work on the glass tumbler, and it is for the Educated Natural. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to also design the bamboo top piece. So I'm going to show you because I try to set up my camera so this way we'll be able to see this time. So if you can look and see right here on the camera, it has a bamboo top and it is glass. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it and I'm going to actually put her name around here. I want to make sure you can see it this time. There we go. I'm going to actually take and put the Educated Naturals name around the top part of here. So what I did was I took and I measured it out. So in order to do that, what I did was I took my measuring tape and I went right across here because I know I want to stay within from 1 to almost about 3. So what I did was I took a circle and I'm going to show you that. I'm going to go back over here to, I'm going to share my screen. We're going to go to share screen. I'm going to hit that. I'm going to go to what I want to share is my, trying to make sure you can see that. I know my thing is a delay, but I'm trying to make sure you can see that. Can you see my screen? Good morning to you. Thanks for coming in. Do you see it? Okay. You do see my screen? No? Okay, let me go to screen. Okay, come on, share. Okay, now I'm going to come over here. Everything is moving so slowly for me. Good, so you still on the screen, or is it finally coming in? Coming in. Get it. It should come now back. Okay. So what I did is, like I said, I'm working on a glass, and it is for the Educated Natural. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how I actually am going to design the bamboo top piece to this, which is this top right here. So what I did was I went in, of course let me make this small so you can see it. What I did was I took a circle. Now I took my measuring tape and I made sure that I had it the right. Okay, where we go at? I made sure that I had the right size for it. So in doing that, there we go. So in making sure that I had the right size, my Okay, so actually go on the glass tumbler. I will show you that in a minute. Okay, right where was around this circle right here. So what I did is I went to the circle. I went to color. I brought the circle over, and I made sure I unlocked my top. And we're gonna put in 3. We're gonna come over here, and we're gonna put in 3. And I have to strip her name down. Name down first. So what I did was I went up here to her into, and we're just gonna take and curve it so we can get it around in a circle. Now that's a little too far because you don't want. So I'm gonna bring this up just a little bit inside so y'all can see. Okay, now we're gonna take this. We're gonna take our circle, which is 3 by 3. Come on over here. There we go. So, and the name is too big. See, the name wraps around. So we want to do is go up here and unlock this circle. In order for us to be able to sublimate and put it on that small enough to fit inside. Now it's getting close. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take and hit arrange, and that's gonna bring it forward. So it go in a little bit off. So we're gonna go down a little bit more because we want it to fit on the inside. We don't want it too wide. We want it just right. So we're gonna put it like this. I'm buffering, you said. I wonder why I'm buffering. Am I still buffering, or can you see me? Okay, now. Yeah, just from. Am I still buffering, or am I okay now? We had made it and put it on this, and we're gonna see if I still measure this one like I did the other one, and whether that one's correct or the other one is. Okay, we're gonna go over here. Yeah, it's like my internet is slowing down. Can you see me? Hey, Oreo Miles, thank you for coming in. Screen sharing. Maybe I had too many things open. Let me close a few things. Let me stop sharing for a minute. And I might just have to tell y'all and not necessarily show y'all. I might have too many objects actually open. And that's might be why it's doing that. So let me close out some of the things I got. Let me know if I'm still buffering. Am I still buffering, Crafty? Is it better? Anybody? Let me know if it's better. Okay, maybe I had too many items open. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go in here and grab the items that I need. And now I was trying to show y'all exactly how I got everything with that one item open. So let me come back to sharing. I'm gonna present. I'm gonna share my screen. We're gonna go like that. I'm gonna hit that. We're gonna share. We're gonna come right here. Let me know if it start buffering. I can see on my TV it is buffering. Come on, thing. Come on, honey. Come on. Behave for mama. Okay, now this is what we're working on. Is this here, but the natural. What I'm going to do this down to my first circle, my second one, and I'm going to, because we don't need that one. I already have the thing. Yeah, I can see it slowing. It's taking a while. I was just trying to actually show y'all how I got these things. But what I'm going to probably have to do is just not show you and just go ahead and show you after I print them up, because it is really okay. There we go. It's finally coming now. So that it would fit around the bamboo top. Then I went in here and I'm going to take the circle out. So that I'll have just her name out where it says basic cut. Being that I'm going to supplement it, you from cut to a print, then cut. But I'm not going to be cutting it. I'm going to actually take and use my small Cricut to actually put it on here. Design that's actually going on the tumbler, and what's still come in, Tampa Barbecue Queen. I appreciate you coming in. Today, I have no idea why. I'm gonna this with my Cricut. This is actually going to go on the top. So I'm going to supplement with use your press. What I'm going to do is I'm going to actually use my little Cricut. And then using my little Cricut, I'll be able to press it down on the top and get even presses. So what we're going to do is go ahead and turn this on while I'm waiting for this to stop buffering. And once I turn this on, we're going to go all the way up. We're going to make sure our temperature is up high, because in supplementing, you want to make sure your temperature is at least about 375 to 380. I like to go as high as 380, especially if it's an item that I don't normally do sublimating on. And this bamboo top is definitely one I don't normally sublimate on. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take and put down one of my cloth pieces. Being that this is glass, we don't want this to roll all around and it breaks. So I'm going to take and move this over. I'm going to put this right here, and we're going to put this like this. And I'm going to take a rag also and put it right here. So when I do decide to go ahead and supplement on the outside, which I'm going to use my tumbler press for, I will be able to take and use the microfiber cloth to wipe it off. Now we're going to go up here, and I'm going to actually bring down the actual cell. I don't know why this want to cut up. Let me just stop sharing this and come out that way, and maybe it will. Everything's like my internet is really going slow. I do apologize about this internet today, y'all. I have no idea why I want to cut days, y'all, of all days. Okay, I'm going to find my design, and then I'm just going to show y'all once I print it out what it looked like. But I appreciate everybody coming in this morning. Is anybody working? Anybody doing anything special? Okay, the natural symbol. To look for the other two items that I have. That's sad. I don't know. Y'all, please bear with me. I have no idea. Why? Anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and print this. Maybe we can get at least printed and see if that'll work for us. So I hit print, and then it's going to come through here. I also have another tumbler that I'm going to work on. Be a regular tumbler that I'm going to put in the heat press. And this is the sublimation tumbler. I'm trying to make sure y'all can see this. This is sublimation tumbler. And this is for bias. What I'm trying to do is basically get out the way of all the ones that I had one previously when I did my first live. But I also want to show y'all something else that I made. And upon making this shirt for myself, I really thought it would have fitted. Now you go to the corner store and you buy one of them corner store shirts and you be like, okay, I just need this. So let me get this real quick. So in getting this shirt, I put on here one of my new collection items. Uh-oh, y'all. I apologize. Light went out on me. Here we back. We back. Oh, we not back. Okay. Everything want to go out, y'all. I apologize. Give me a minute, y'all. Nope. We not back. Okay. Everything want to cut up. Okay, y'all. Y'all better stop acting out. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Y'all let me be good. Let me be great this morning. There we go. And we got light. All right, let's cut our light back on. There we go. Now, what I was saying to y'all is, you know how you go to a corner store and you just want to pick up a shirt, just something quick because, okay, I need to put something on here. I need to design something on here real quick. So I'm going to go ahead and grab this shirt up. Not knowing that just because it say a 2X or a 3X, it's really not that. But I'm not, this is not the one I'm giving away. The one in the bag is the one I'm giving away, but I just wanted to show you what the design is on it. And it's going to be a part of like my Blue Urban collection. And on here it says period. It actually has how you spell it. And at the bottom on the pocket, it has the definition. It says when no further discussion is needed, see also facts. So like I said, being that I cannot fit this shirt, there's no need for me to have it around. So at the end of this live, I am going to get this shirt away. Now, like I said, it did say a 3X. It did say a 3X. But anytime I normally wear a 3X and this does not fit me and it's tight and like a medium, then anybody that feel like they wear maybe about, I want to say this might be at least about a 1X with a little room to it, a 1X. But it also has the same thing. And what I have on here is I have the actual foil. Let me turn this on so y'all can see. This is foil. Under foil, you have what is called hot melt. The hot melt is what causes the foil to be able to stick. And under that, I have like a kente cloth piece that is under that. And then on the cowboy hat also has the same thing. So, like I said, I will kindly get this away. If you feel like you can fit it, then you can go ahead and enter in it. So, you laughing at me, Tampa? Yeah, I call it a medium because there's no way in the world you're gonna tell me this a 3X. I know I wear 3X, especially in men. It should have some type of room in it, but that was not the case. I put that on, and I barely could get an arm and half my body in that. That thing said, "No, ma'am, not today. We're not putting this one on. You can't get this one on." Okay, now. So I'm gonna go ahead and get our printer set up, but I just wanted to show y'all that. And get our printer set up. Start printing because I have to all of my items together. You know, sometimes when you don't group it, it come out and it's gonna print one by one, and I don't want it to do that. I want it to actually print together. So I'm gonna go ahead and make sure everything is grouped. Okay, that's grouped. Now I not see this, but y'all will be able to see it once I pull it out. How about that? It sucks today. I cannot believe this. I won't suck like this. Okay. That's right. I'm really trying to find all of my designs, y'all, so that I can show you. Because I already had everything except this one, because I wanted to go in and actually show you how I actually went about as far as making the top and everything like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to see it at least if the top of print, because I really don't know what in the world is going on with the internet. Of all days, the internet want to play with me. It's crazy. But that's how it is. You always got to have imperfections with perfections, y'all. And then the internet wants to take its time. I'm going to take and write this off. Then I'm going to sit this to the side. If it does not show up and work, what I will do is I will show y'all the other tumbler that I do have already printed out. It looks like it's trying to do something. Let me see what it's going to do. Okay, now it's giving me some stuff here. Okay, like I said, you always got to have those imperfections with perfections. Okay, let me see if I can just at least get this to go. We're going to hit mirror on it, because what you're going to do is you're going to be able to flip the actual print of it upside down. I'm going to see if that's going to go ahead and print for me. I'm going to take and sit this tumbler to the side because we don't want it to be rolling around. And I'm going to hit print. Anybody working on anything? I didn't see in the chat whether y'all say y'all was working on anything. Anybody working on anything special today? maybe tomorrow. Oh, the Black's Tropical Soil Meetup. Is anybody going to that? We're just waiting for the printer to print. Okay, here we go. It is now ready to print. We're going to close that out, put this in. I'm going to hit the word print. I'm going to get this set up off before we actually put that on. Because a lot of times, if you do not wipe your item off that you're going to use, you might get like, or you might have dust on it or anything. Although it's in a box, and it doesn't necessarily mean that it does not have, like I said, imperfections. So what I'm going to do is wipe this off real good. And then we will start. Now, in doing this top, I'm going to use butcher paper. And I'm just going to cut a piece big enough for me to just fit over the top. So as I'm working on it, it will cover and keep the heat press from actually being right directly on it. So you don't need a big piece. You just need a piece big enough to cover whatever item that you're working on. And I normally use the silicone mat for different things, but being that I'm using it for this heat, I think I'm going to go ahead and take this off. And we'll just use this cloth. Anybody have any questions? Anything? I'm trying to see if I see the chat. I don't see anybody in the chat. Let me come back out of here. Okay. Thank you, Lisa, for coming in. I appreciate you. Bud Faust, thank you for coming in. I'm just going back in the chat, y'all. See if anybody has came in. Anybody has any questions? Tamika Davis, thank you for coming in. Okay. I'm just basically waiting for it to print out. Once it print out, then we'll go ahead and get started on that. But I'm going to go ahead and show you the other item that I already have printed out. Luckily, I did print that out. Okay. This is the tumbler. It's going to actually go on. And this is what it is. It's unbiased. It's for unbiased. What I'm going to do is I'm going to actually take and go across the side of the tumbler. And this is the design I came up with to actually go on the actual tumbler. So once I finish with this glass one, I will be putting that on there, whichever one works, because it looks like the internet just trying to have its way. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure y'all can see all this. We're going to get right in here, turn it. Now, we're going to take and wipe across it. Make sure nothing's on there. I'm going to get some of my heat tape. We're going to have that over here on the standby. And here go the design that we're going to actually put on the top. I'm going to take our scissors. And I'm going to go around those registrations, which is the box that you see that Cricut Design is now doing. At first, they were not doing the box like this, but now they are. So we're going to go ahead and cut that off. But I think it's probably a way to cut it off. I just have to figure out how that is, because I'm normally in Silhouette when I'm printing things, but every now and then I will go over to Cricut because I do like their designing method. It's easy. If you're a beginner, it's very different. I mean, it's very, very easy to learn from using it. So if you want to start out slow, I recommend Cricut. Silhouette now. Don't get me wrong. Silhouette is very good. Okay, now. Y'all see the design? We're going to take and put it right over it. I'm going to make sure that it's lined up completely. Make sure that it's not over top of the mouthpiece. And we're just going to move it down like that. And as you can see, you don't see any of the words on the edge of it. So I know I have done it right. And we're going to basically take our tape. Let me put it so you can see it. And I'm going to take the heat tape and I'm going to go from here to here. Because we want to make sure that it stays tight on there. And it doesn't slide as I'm using the little Cricut to press it down. We're just going to tape it down just like that. And then we're going to sit it down. I'm going to put the tape, the butcher paper right over top of it. And I'm just going to take my time and go in and use the mini Cricut. Now, the only thing about this mini press is the mini press does not have a set timer on it like you would do for your heat press itself. So basically, you really have to just figure out how you want to do this. So if you decide that, good morning, Debs, how you doing? Thank you for coming in. So if you decide that you want to just take and use like a timer, use your Alexa or anything, and just basically try to figure out if it's up here to the item that you're trying to put it on. So like I said, you want to just basically rub it around. I did put it on the highest temperature. And you want to just put enough pressure on there so that it will work. And every now and then, I like to take and move it around so that it gives the other items time to adhere. But you also have to be careful because remember, there is a straw piece on this top where the straw goes in. So you don't want any, well, I'm going to say not too much heat to go on top of it. So I'm going to remember where the straw piece at myself so I won't burn it. Okay. And then I'm just going to go over it without this butcher paper because I need to really see and make sure I know where it's at myself. Okay, there we go. Like I said, we can basically just hold it, try to figure out where we wanted to go at. It looked like it's starting to do an impression on it from what I'm looking at over here. But I'm going to keep on going around till I get it adhere to it. How are you, Demps? I'm doing fine, thank you. What you working on today? You working on anything today? Oh, y'all, I'm trying to burn fingers. We don't want to do that. All right, let me see. Ooh, hot. Now I know I'm supposed to have some gloves on, so y'all don't get on me. But I'm trying to peek and see if we got anything going on. Oh, I'm not gonna tell y'all. Y'all think it's coming out, or y'all think this gonna be a nah? This ain't gonna work. Y'all think it's working out, y'all? But I know I am gonna get these gloves and put them on. Because we're not trying to feel that type of burn. You don't want that burn. You do not want it. Because, I mean, that stinging power or that heat is really something. But I'm going to show y'all in a few minutes how it came out. I just want to move it around a little bit more. And it was crazy because I just out of nowhere, I was like, you know what? I wonder if you can sublimate on bamboo. Because at first I was like, nah, you probably can't even sublimate on it. Then I thought maybe I might have to put some type of coating on here to see if it will work. But all bamboos are not the same. Now, I did sublimate on a board before, and it was a bamboo chopping board that I did. And it came out okay. It came out okay. But it probably would have came out better. Now let me get my heat gloves. And I'm going to show y'all how the top came out. So we're going to put our heat gloves on. So I will not burn myself. Because we don't want no burns, baby. No burns. Okay. Right now. Do y'all think it came out good? Let me know. Somebody say something. Let me know what you think. Yes, no, maybe so. Y'all think it came out? Yes, no? Let me just show y'all. It came out good. As you can see, I'm trying to put it where you can see it. Okay. As you can see, it came out. Let me just put it at this camera because you can probably see it better. See it? It came out good. It fit all the way in there. So I'm very pleased with it. Came out real good. Okay, that's just one piece of it. I'm going to go ahead and cut this little Cricut off because we don't need it anymore at this time. Now I'm going to go back in Cricut and maybe, hopefully, Cricut will act like it has some sense and let me go ahead and be able to print the rest of my design. Now, being that I'm finished this and I don't want anything to get on it, I am going to put it in the bag that it came in along with the tumbler. So that way we don't get anything on that. And we're going to put that to the side. I'm going to get the glass tumbler. We're going to put that right here. And now, fingers crossed. Let's go back into Cricut, and hopefully Cricut will act like it has some sense for me. But it's not really Cricut. My internet. My internet trying to kill on me today, y'all. So we're going to say no to, and I'll go down here again, and hopefully find my design on the actual. Let me go ahead and turn for the so that can be heating up for me. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take and turn that part off. I'm gonna make this bigger. And we're gonna move over. Come on, design. Come on, work with me, honey. Work Okay, I need to find my design. Once I find my design, then let me see if that's it. No, that's the one I just did. I'm gonna cut that one back off. Good morning, Shalon Diva. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. Okay, now let me come down and maybe I will find this design because it's on here, but I need to, in order for me to print it, because I'm doing a presentation. I really just want to be able to group it, and it's how I need to be able to see it. I think I got it. Here we go. All right, come on with me thing. Work with me thing. Ta-da! I got it. Okay, now. Did I stop playing with me today? Okay, there we go. Cool. Now, let me hurry up and group this real quick before this thing cut up again, y'all, because we do not want that. All right. Let's group it. Duplicate it. We're going to take in. We don't want to basically be able to flatten it. We're going to take and flatten it. I'm going to take the other one and flatten it. And then once I print it, I will be able to show y'all what it is. And the cut press is ready. Okay. Come on, let's go. Come on, internet. Come on. Come on. These people ain't coming to just sit right here and see me on the camera. They want to actually see something. So I need you to come on, internet, and stop playing with us this morning. People got things to do. Come on, internet. It's thinking, y'all. It's getting there. It's getting there. Slowly but surely. Slowly but surely. I really don't know why my internet want to cut up today, of all days. Okay. It's getting there, y'all. No, we don't want to separate. Come on, thing. Don't do that to me. All right, y'all. We're going to go back out. Let me cut this back off because being that we're using glass, I don't want it to be too hot on me. Even the printer said, look, I've been waiting for you too long. Come on, honey. All right. So this is what I'm going to do. Because apparently one of these did not group in. When you flatten it, everything should basically be attached. Well, not flatten. Come on, flatten for me because I can tell which one is flatten. Okay, cool. Now I should be able to go in here and both of them should print out for me. But what I did was I'm going to put it on both sides of the glass. So what I did was I took my measuring tape. Let me show y'all what I did. Where's my measuring tape? Did I put my measuring tape back? No, I didn't. Okay, what I did was I took my measuring tape and I basically wanted to make sure that I stayed in the middle where it didn't go too around and then it too far down. When I finish, show y'all how I got with those measurements. But anyway, what I decided on is it's gonna be at least about 6 by 5, or did I do 6? I think I did 6 this way and 5 that. Yeah, I did 7 in height. Okay, come on. Yes, we got a winner. We got a winner. Ding, ding, chicken. I print out 2 of these. Keep going. Come on, thing. This is not what you were supposed to do yet. Ah, I cannot believe it. Welcome in, Grammy's Journal. I appreciate you coming in. I cannot believe this. Y'all give me a minute. Let me see if I can move my router around and maybe that will work. I do apologize, y'all, because I would hate for y'all to come and be looking at a live and the thing is messing up. That is so crazy that my internet want to act a fool today. Y'all give me 1 minute, please. I'm going to see if maybe that'll help it if I turn it. Okay, now I'm going to go back in because my design is not where I needed to be at. And upon getting up, I was able to find my tape measure. Come on. We print on the miracle. Hey, what about in that we every time? That's how it be. Yes, ma'am. Because we're not on live, internet perfect, fine, everything be flowing. But as soon camera trying to go back in, is put together because, like I said, by at the end, ungroup, it's grouping the items that I already have on the actual front of, and I don't know why it's saying print to cut. Yeah. Okay, I got a group. I don't want to ungroup it. Well, let me ungroup it and maybe group it back, and then maybe we'll add. Okay, so I'm going to hit ungroup. And I'm going to hit group. Let's group it back. And then I'm going to hit flatten. And then flattening, it should just go right into it. Okay, that one. To the other one, they're saying flatten, but all of the items are not together grouped like it should be. So I'm going to go back in here again, and I'm going to ungroup it. And then I'm going to take and bring everything together again. I'm going to hit group, and then I'm going to hit flatten. And hopefully everything did attach right. So when I go here, it should be already, because what it was doing is it was giving me the piece of paper. We had like one piece of this part that I wanted to have on there, and then like the words and else, they were ungrouped and put in a different spot. But I want to already adhere together, more or less like you pressing it together, if you were doing words or something like that. But it is actually words, and it's also an image, and I want to stay kind of connected together. And so what I am going to do is, while it's sitting up here thinking, is I'm going to go ahead and take out the paper that I'm going to need, the butcher paper. And I'm going to kind of wrap this kind of tight, because really, this is like second time actually using to supplement on, because I'm normally doing like the metal tumblers. Yes, it's behaving, y'all. It's behaving. We got it. We got it. Okay, now let's go and get this image done real quick before it decides to change its mind. I'm gonna change over my size of my page. Everything I print on one. Let's do this. Let me go back. And we're gonna send it to printer, but I want both of them the same thing. It's not gonna let me do that. Okay. Let's just print this before something get messed up again. Because I'm quite sure you're not come to see me back and forth playing with a printer at some point and the internet at the same time. But while we're doing that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this to the side, and I'm going to start working other tumbler that I have, because this one is really want to take its time and show out today. Okay, so we got that. And she coming up. And just smooth it down. We go ahead, print. And it may be, hopefully that'll come on and print. Okay, y'all. Fingers crossed, fingers crossed, fingers crossed. Maybe we getting somewhere. We're gonna move this one to the side. I'm gonna stand this one up like that. Let me move y'all up so y'all can see as I work on this. Trying to make sure y'all still in view to see this. Okay. I'm gonna take my image. 2 images I got. Okay. This is the image that I told you I'm gonna put on a tumbler. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna take and cut around it. Once I cut around it, then I'll be able to stick it to the tumbler and go from there. I was trying to decide if I wanted to leave these edges so it's like a block. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna leave it like that. Anybody have any questions? Everybody still here? Everybody gone? Because I cannot see y'all. I cannot see the chat right now. So I don't know if everybody is still hanging in there with me. Or you done left me already. Okay, so what I'm going to do is basically I'm going to put it like this. Because I didn't want to retouch it. I'm going to take a glove because I don't want to. It's so easy to get your fingerprints on these tumblers. And when you do, you will see it in your design. I've seen it plenty of times to know. Okay, so I'm going to move this down because I want to make sure I line it up with my paper. And it's going to go just like that. I'm going to take and go over like this. Make sure it's lined up all the way. And I'm going to take and roll it. Making sure I'm lined up pretty good. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually take and use the same tape that I had, which is called your heat resistant tape. And I'm just going to tape it down on it. I just want to be able to hold place for right now. Welcome in, son. I see you. How you doing? You in class? Love you. Appreciate you. Welcome in, Tanya. Renee, I appreciate you coming in. Anybody else I missed? Welcome in. I appreciate you coming. But I'm just basically taping this down while we wait for the other design because my internet was acting up, y'all. I do apologize. Okay, I got to take this glove off for a minute. Oh, no. Here we go. We're about to do 2 hands. One hold and one go. Come down here. I'll come to this one. Come on, come on, come on. Act right. Act right. We're going to send our next print, which is really the same print, but it would not print on the same paper for some odd reason. And I'm going to take and print that. But this is the image that I'm going to be putting on this. And like I said, this is for the Educated Natural. And as you can see, it has eagles here. So when I get the other one to come up, then I'll be able to, like I said, I'm going to put one on top. I mean, one on one side and the other one on the other side of the tumbler. Okay, we're in print mode. We're going to take the bleed off. We're going to go to our preference. We're going to hit print. Make the business. Thanks, Tanya. We just those in today. I have no idea why it's so slow. On with the next thing. Now we want to put up. Okay, we're gonna hit print, and hopefully it's acting right. But as you can see, I'm basically I'm gonna have to take this other too. Oh, I'll take this off so I'll be able to feel this tape. And the reason why I'm taping this right now is because I also want to see if I measured out her name on here good enough. And that it's not too high, not too low. Because if it is, then I'll have to resize it. But I don't want to double sublimate this. I'm just holding, putting this on here basically to make sure it doesn't shift. And then what I'll do is I'll take off one side after I measure and make sure that it's going to be right where I want it to. Okay, so being that I didn't put that much tape on this side, is the side that I'm going to probably take off. But I'm going to go in here and I'm going to cut down first. And then I should be able to see if it's too big, too tall. Anybody have any questions? Any thoughts, any concerns? While we wait for the internet to let us be great today. So every now and then, you had that one little thing that's trying to hold you back. One little thing. But that's why you got to just keep on pressing forward regardless. Because you're going to have them days. You just going to have them. Okay, now, let me go a little closer in. Cut it down. I just want to make sure that I pretty much took my measuring tape and measured this out. So if I put this in like this is going to be too big. But if I take out the back part, which is the LLC, we might be in business. So let me do that like that. Let me cut around here because I don't like pointed pieces if I can help it. Now let me see if this is going to work. I need to see. Yeah, I got it. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take and hold this like this. The tape that I put down, I'm going to slide that up. I'm going to hold this piece down like this. And I'm going to tape it like that. That way, it'll pretty much hold to the top. As I'm sliding and working her name into the rest of it. All right. Tape up here at the top. Okay, cool. Now, the rest of this I'm going to take and pull up. Okay, that piece came up. That's why I like to use the skinny kind, because a lot of times I would use the big kind, but the thick heat tape, but and using that, if you wanted to replan it, sometimes it just doesn't work out for like something I'm trying to do now. And I'm gonna take and move this one. Once I move this one, I should be able to slide it in place how I want it to go. And I'm gonna make sure down. Nope, I'm gonna have to move this one over. Okay, now Just trying to make sure it blends right into. Oh, I might have to cut down my design some. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut down the design just a tad bit because I do want her name to be on here. So I'm going to go in just like this. Make sure I don't cut the other design. And I'm going to just go in and cut just straight across. Because if I didn't do this, then I would have to go in and resize. And we don't have to do that when it's just pretty much just take 1 or 2 little steps. Then I'm going to take and hold this again. Fold it like that. And the name should come out just perfect on this. Like that. Okay, I wanted to pretty much line up just like that. Okay, now, that tape that I took off, I'm just pretty much going to put it right back on. This time going across. So we'll meet up. And it'll be on here tight. I'm going to go straight across. I apologize if I am not paying attention to the chat. I just want to make sure that this is put on tight. If you have any questions, I will definitely answer them in a few minutes. I just want to make sure this is on tight. If you don't put it on tight enough, you will have ghosting. And this is such a pretty design. We definitely do not want it to ghost. So we're going to go across like this. Make sure it's down. Like that. And then I'm going to check and put a few pieces going the other way just to ensure that this piece is down good enough. We're going to go just like that. Just making sure y'all can see. Okay, y'all can. Okay, cool. Just going right across. Make sure it's down good enough. Then you're going to go at the end, right up in here. Get a couple of pieces. Now I'm just going to go straight down. Make sure it's locked in good enough. Just like that. Now, we had that side done. And that's down good enough, except this piece right here. I'll come up here and do the same thing. Go right across. Cool. Let me turn this tumbler press back on. Okay, now, since that is on and that is tight on that side, I'm just going to come in, pull this piece up like this. And sometimes if you have it at the edge, a lot of your other tape will just come right up with it. But you got to be careful you don't tear the design. And being that I pretty much put it connecting, I should be able to somewhat pull it right up. Just got to finagle it a little bit. Just a little bit. And pull that piece up. But I needed to put that other piece down first to see where my measurement would be on my bigger design than the small design. Okay. I think I got it. Yes, I do. Got one little piece. We're going to pull that up. There we go. And then I'm going to make sure we fitting good. Okay, cool. And just like that, we're going to put that piece down. I'm making sure it's tight. Uh-oh. Making sure it's tight. It's tight. I'll slide that down. Take this piece right here. Make sure it's tight. And we're going to slide that back in like this. Go back across. Okay, now. I'm gonna put one more piece right here, and then I'm gonna take the paper, the butcher paper, and I'm gonna basically take and tighten it, wrap it tight. As I wrap it tight, it will lock everything in place and keep it from sliding. And the tumbler press is ready already. Make sure it didn't slide. Make sure my cup didn't slide. Does it look like my let me make sure my tumbler didn't slide down. Trying to make sure. Let me check. Oh no, we good. Okay, we good. Okay. Hush up now. We coming. We coming. We coming. All right, now I'm gonna take this and I'll cut off a big piece. I'm gonna take and just roll it up. Take and roll it. Roll it. As you roll it, you wanna make sure it's tight. Roll it, make sure it's tight. Roll it, make sure it's tight. As I roll it like that, I don't need this piece. I'm gonna cut that down because that's gonna be in the way. Okay, it's on pretty tight. Sometimes what I do is I will take and use like your painter's tape. And then sometimes I just take this because I know I'm going to have to take and rotate it. So I'm just going to put this on here. All this extra paper I'm going to take and tear down or either fold in. You can either fold in or tear down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut some of this down because we don't need some of this. And that way I'll be able to see too what's going on. I'm just going to go around and cut. Okay. Now they do have some other things called silicone wraps that you can get. And what you would do is you would basically take and just put them on and they look like rubber bands. But sometimes it's hard to get them on or hard to get them off. I don't know how many people else that do tumblers that has the silicone wraps and might have used them. Okay, I'm not gonna do like that. Okay, now we pretty much wrapped up and it's tight. Let me cut this down a little bit so I can see. Now, sometimes when I have to take and I know I have to rotate the tumbler. Wait a minute, y'all. What I will do is I will put like a T for top and a B for bottom. And what I do is I just take and write it with a magic marker. So when you rotate it, you know that, okay, I've already let that one rotate and I need to switch it over. So you put a T right there and put a B on the back. So I'm going to go ahead and slide it in the tumbler press. Make sure it's not too tight. Okay, I'm just repositioning y'all because I used this to make another cup the other day. Must have been slightly different. Okay. Okay. I'm just tightening it, making sure it's tight enough. You don't want it to slip or not be tight enough because then you'll have ghosting. So I'm just making sure it's on tight enough. Okay. Another thing you want to make sure when you deal with the heat press, regardless, period, even if you're just taking and turning, you want to have on your heat resistance gloves because that heat is real hot, real hot. So I'm going to put my gloves on and rotate it. If anybody questions in the chat, you can put it in the chat and I will definitely answer your question if I can. I'm just going to turn and rotate it. Anybody have any questions? Hi, Love and Live. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. I gotta find my marker. I don't know where my marker went. Okay, here we go. Gotta put our top back on our marker, so we'll have it for a later date. Okay, basically, I'm just waiting now for that to count down. Once that count down, I will put it on here, and we'll be able to move on to the glass tumbler. Anybody have any questions? No? Yes? Okay. I'm going to flip it one more time, y'all. Just to do it in between. Make sure we're good to go. But it is smoking already. So we're going to see how that came out. Let me see if I can move up in my chat. Because we are now finished with... So I can take Cricut. We're going to go up in the chat. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. Anybody has any questions? No? Okay. All right. Okay, we're going to cut that off for a minute because I still have to set up when we do the glass one. But for now, we're going to go ahead and move this tape out the way. I'm going to bring over this tumbler. Like I said, it's real, real hot. You want to always have on some type of glove. And you want to let it cool down just a little bit. So while that is cooling down some, I'm going to go ahead and start cutting out our other image. Remember, this is going on the front and the back part of the glass tumbler. So basically, I'm just going to cut out the registration marks. That's these square pieces. I'm going to cut them out. How's everybody doing today? Everybody doing fine? Everybody doing great? So I'm just going to go around pretty much. We're going to go around. We're going to cut that around. Okay, cool. I'm going to throw that away. Congratulations, Love and Lair. Oh, congratulations, Love and Lair. What we congratulating on? Hi, Yaya. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. What's going on? What I missed? I'm nosy. What's going on with Love and Live? Well, we congratulating. I want to be able to congratulate you. What's going on? What I missed? Oh, you moved. Well, congratulations. Congratulations. Are you still in the same state or did you move to another state? Okay, this is what I did. I cut down the image. But what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to go around that a little bit more because I want to be as close as I can to make sure that when I do put it on there, that it will be in the spot that I need it to. And then that way, sometimes when you cut one side off, you can pretty much slide it into the spot that you need it to be in and make sure that it's measured out right. I feel too much stuff. Okay. Also, you're in a bigger place. Okay. Are you loving it? Are you loving it, Love and Leah? Oh, you're in the same state. Okay. Okay. Just a bigger place. Okay, y'all. It feels kind of cool to the touch. I'm going to go ahead and take it off and see what we got. So I'm just going to take and roll off this. Take all this tape and this paper off. And I want y'all to tell me, do y'all think it came out good? Yes, no, maybe so. Yes, no, maybe so. Not going to let you see it yet. You got to let me know. Oh, I'm trying not to let y'all see, but trying to take off one of my gloves. How about that? Okay, we're going to take one of these gloves off because I cannot pull off this tape and this paper sometimes because it's too thick. But I am going to hold it in the hand that has the glove on. Y'all think it came out good? Yes, no, maybe so? Put a 1 in the chat. Y'all know my favorite line. Put a 1 in the chat. Let me know. What you think? You think it came out good? Or you think you said, nah, that girl know what she doing? That thing ain't come out good. That girl don't know what she doing. Which one y'all think? Let me know. I'm listening. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Oh, you got a 1 in the chat? Thank you, Crafty. You believe in me? Oh, you're so sweet. You believe in me. Nobody else? No? Yes? Maybe so? Y'all know I don't know what I'm doing with Tomless. That's probably why y'all not answering, right? Y'all said, nah, that girl don't know what she doing. That girl don't know what she doing. Would you say we all believe in you? Oh, thank you. I appreciate you, love and live. About to show you in 1 minute. I gotta take all this tape off. Take all this paper off. And the person that this tumbler is for, they want it, not even in the crowd. But I'm gonna show y'all. Ta-da! What y'all think? What y'all think? And here go her name on the back. Now I know I got a glare this time, and I'm ready for that glare though. There we go. I'm ready for the glare today. I think I am. There we go. Do I got a name? Oh, I almost thought I had a name upside down. But this is for Unbiased, y'all. She won. And what I did was I just made her a tumbler. And she told me to go ahead and design it the way I wanted to. So I know that she likes odd things and her favorite color is purple. So I just went on and went for it. Y'all think she's going to like this tumbler? Yes, no, maybe so. But this is the whole tumbler. I'm going to just turn it around so y'all can see. It's a lot of feathers and it has different designs on it. And then I have her name going up the side so that way she knows it's hers. How about that? And it's designed and it's one of a kind. Made especially by Blue Lotus Vibes. How about that? So I'm probably going to give her a purple straw to go with it. If I can find a dark purple straw. Or even we'll go for a light one. Oh, okay. Okay, y'all. I'm dropping things. Okay, I'm going to give her a purple dark one. Let me see if I have one that's right. Or we might go for a different color in the feathers because we do have different colors. Let's go for a totally different one. So the straw does not necessarily have to be the same exact color as the base thing in here. So what we're going to do is we're going to go for a blue. We're going to put a blue in for her. And that is basically one giveaway done. One giveaway done. And 2, 3, 4 more to go. So we're going to take and do it like this. I'm going to put the straw in the bag with it. I think the straw go with it because you have a feather that's that color. So I'm going to take and put it in here. Being that I'm finished with it, I always like to take and at the bottom of it, I'll use a piece of tape and I'll tack it together. And then when I ship it out, I will remember that everything is already in here. And all I got to do is just address it in a box and it's good to go. But that is complete. That's out the way. I'm going to go on and show you the Educated Naturals tumbler. And then we're going to be done for today, y'all. Then I can be out of y'all hair. Okay, where did I put the glass at? Okay, cool. Here we go. We're going to put this back on here. I'm going to take and put this light back up because I don't know why It's all of a sudden dark over here. Okay. Because I want y'all to be able to see, and I need to be able to see too. Now, remember what I said about the fingerprints. You have to go in because this is glass. We have to go in and make sure that we get all of these fingerprints off. And thank you everybody that came in. M&T Living and Cooking. Thank you for coming in. And thank you everybody that said it's pretty. I appreciate you. I try. But I'm going to rub hard because I do see where my fingerprints are, even though I did wipe with a fiber rag. I can still see my fingerprints a little bit. So I'm going to wipe this kind of hard because I really don't want it to stay on there. I want to make sure that my fingerprints are out. Okay, now I'm going to put it on here because I don't want this to roll. And I'm going to pretty much get this design together so that we will have it on the front and the back. Now, remember, we already went in, but for those that have not came in earlier when I designed the bamboo top, this is how the bamboo top came out, and it's got the Educated Natural going around it, and I did use sublimation for it. And now I'm going to put on here the design, and the design is the eagles. And as you can see, it has her name on the gloves. It says the Educated Natural, and it's got eagles soaring. So I'm going to go in here and cut this down so that I can fit it to go completely around both sides. Anybody have any questions? Everybody okay? What we doing? What we doing today? What we doing? Anybody going live? Anybody we should be paying attention to because they should be live tonight, tomorrow? Anybody got any premiere schedule coming up? You know what, y'all? I hope I didn't make this too big because I kind of wanted it to be on both sides. And y'all already know this internet was today. So I kind of don't want to have to go back in here and resize it, but I wanted it to be on both sides. Yeah, this is going to be too big, and I'm not going to be happy like that. So I'm going to have to probably go back in here. I don't know if y'all want to stick around or not, but I'm going to have to go back in here. That's too big, and then I'm not going to be satisfied with it just being on one side. So I'm going to have to go back in here, and I'm going to probably have to cut this back the 3.3 or maybe 4x4. You dropped the video this morning. Definitely, I check it out. How about that? Anybody else have any premieres or any videos or any shorts or anything they want us to look at? Let us definitely know. So everybody, I'm by right now, but be able to, and we can just fellowship, where we constantly help each other to grow, to learn, to glow, and to that. It takes more than one person. You cannot, really cannot. Always remember, must always remember that. Come on, Cricket. Let's be good. Let's be good. Let's be good. Don't mess me up again. It's not going to take me but a minute. I think problem. But I'm thinking, where's my measuring tape? I'm thinking I will probably have to do 4x4. That's because of the hands. I did not realize the hands were so far out. So if I do a 4, let me see something. Let me see how wide this is. I'm going to have to take and wipe this off again probably. But let me see how wide my design is, because I'm probably going to have to go in and definitely make this a 4x4. Yes, because I got 6 exactly. So I'm going to probably have to do maybe about a 4. I'm thinking of 4, maybe a 4x4. If I do 4x4, then that should probably work on both sides. So let me come in here and go into my designs. And we should go. Because it should pop right up, because I closed it out. And that was the only thing that I had on there. So I go in and just delete one, resize the other one, and then just do a duplication. Then that way it should work. Cricket internet be good. Yeah, the cricket is really being the cricket. Well, I'm not gonna say the cricket. It's not the cricket. I apologize. It's been the internet, y'all. It hasn't been the cricket. It's been the internet. So hoping that the internet will continue to be great, and let us just print one more time. One, if we can get that to go, then we good to go. Cause I'm loving these designs. I think they came out pretty good. And being that neither one of the people that won are in there, when they see this video, they're surprised. How about that? And I'm hoping that they'll like it more than anything. Because sometimes we can tell her this, you guys, let me see it afterwards. You have to kind of sometimes let people step out and actually design and create, because when a person says, I got you, go from there. So it just depends on what it is. I like that too. Okay, y'all. Everything is just trying to wait for it to come up, and I think we got action. How about that? Okay, I'm gonna take and move that out the way. And then now when I'm ready to do this drawing, you know how unbiased do us. I'm gonna call her Bush Baby. Bush Baby, unbiased, what you get me? But we only want to take one design and keep it moving. How about that? That's all we want. That's all we asking for. Let us be great. Let us be great, honey. I'm gonna have to definitely find really yesterday, because not make any. If you tell them you get ready to provider, I bet they pop up and be like, "Oh, we got what speed?" That part. Okay, come on, honey. Where are you? I don't even see my design. Come on, let us be great today, because all I have to do, okay, hopefully this is it. Because all I have to do is just take one of you. Sides, we're going to do 4x5. I'm in out the bushes, but I'm here. I know you are, honey, and I appreciate you being here. Mia, how are you? Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. Okay, now we said 4x4, so I'm going to do 4x4 real quick. Get 4 in height. I'm going to do 4 in width. I'm going to hit that. And then I'm going to do a duplicate so that we'll have two of them because we're going to put one on the front back. Okay, now let me make sure my sizes are right. Okay, cool. Now we're going to go in and we'll go ahead and make it. We're going to hope the printer go ahead and take and put everything up too for such a small design. Okay, y'all. And it's thinking. And it's thinking. And hopefully it'll get there. Oh, I don't know if anybody, I was in the last live with me and Crafty, but I did go in and made sure that the tumbler that I had doing the ice chips. I'm going to show you it. Let me go ahead with this because we have put everything on one piece of paper. Yeah. Here we go. Here we go. Come on. Come on, thing. Let me be great. Nope, too close. Bring you down. Okay, why it seemed like, oh, you could not be serious. It's missing a piece of the words. Oh, y'all, this Tumblr, this not let me be great. Between the cricket and the internet, they are trying not to let me be great today. And it's so frustrating because you be having everything lined up, everything good to go. You be ready for it. Is a part of the word that I'm looking for. And let me make the size big enough so I can see. And let me see if it came up on the glove. But if I flatten it, it should have been up. I have to talk to myself because you have to talk to and be like, okay, come on, please let me be great. Me be great. Let me be great. Come on. But anyway, while I'm waiting for this to think, I'm going to show y'all the tumbler from the other night because I went on and I cured it and finished off the ice and everything. But it has ice and it has fruit on it. And this is a part of my praying collection, my faith inspired collection. And on the top, I didn't take the straw piece out yet, but on the top, it has the fruit. And then I have the straw that's going to go in there, show color. But this is collection. And my Renaissance grandma was the one that won that along with a DTF hat t-shirt. But the t-shirt that I have today that I'm going to give away is from my Blue Urban collection. Like I said, I had designed a sweatshirt, and the sweatshirt I can fit, y'all. But I wanted to go to the corner store and just grab a t-shirt. I was like, let me just grab this t-shirt. I'm just going to go ahead. But it on this t-shirt, I should be fine. And you cannot get a t-shirt store and it tell you one size because it's really not. It's really not. So, needless to say, it said 3X. But that's more like a medium on me. So I will be giving that away. So if you think you wear maybe I want to say a 2X, extra large, you should be able to fit it. I want to know why this thing. Oh, y'all. I cannot believe this, y'all. So let me just I'm not gonna do it because I don't want it to be messed up. When I do things, I like for it to be quality work. So what I am going to do is I'm gonna actually put this up because I don't want this to get broken. And I'm going to show everybody the t-shirt again. So let me put this back in the box because I am really upset about this internet. And I definitely don't want to hold everybody up. because I appreciate y'all coming in and taking the time out of y'all busy schedules just to come see little old Miss Nita. I appreciate y'all. But I'm going to take and put this in the box because I definitely don't want this to break. And I'm going to show everybody the t-shirt again. And then we're going to do a number drawing. And we're going to see. Let me close this out because I don't need. Now Cricut want to act like it want to pop up and do different things on. And I don't even need it. Okay, anyway. But this is the design. I'm going to just go back in and resize it because, like I said, I'm not satisfied with the design being too big because I want to put it on both sides so it would go along with her top and everything. But I'm going to do that off camera. Then I'm going to come back in and I'm going to do a video. It might be a short and I'll let you know. But let me show y'all the shirt. Like I said, it says a 3X. Let me stop sharing this one before y'all be able to see the number I'm about to write. Okay, we're going to stop that one. Okay, cool. It says on it, a men's 3X. Like I said, this is not a man's 3X. This is a part of my blue. It's called my Blue Urban Collection. And what it has on it, it says on here, the word period. In the middle, it has the pronunciation of the word period. What I did was I split it up. And it has a cowboy hat. And what I did on here is I used what is called hot melt foil. And also I used HTV. And on the pocket is the definition of it. And the definition is when no further discussion is needed. See also facts. So what I did was I made a shirt. Now I'm going to show you the shirt. The shirt is a white t-shirt. Scoop neck. Supposed to be a man's 3X, but it's not. It's not. Because I couldn't even get an arm fully in here. And I have side people. So I couldn't even get my side people in there fully. I couldn't even get the other half of me in here, period. So this could not be a man's 3X. Like I said, don't go to the corner store. Trust me. Anyway, this is the t-shirt. Let me make sure y'all can see. This is the t-shirt. It's white. It has also period on there. But what I did was I put blue in here. So you have kente cloth and you also have blue on the actual hat and in the actual words. Like I said, it's a 3X, but it's really not. So you know what you got to do. You got to go to your for real vendors. You can't just say, "Oh, let me pop in here. I want to make this shirt real quick, and I want to go on out the door and be able." Y'all, I apologize. That's my little pup trying to come in here. Okay, now let's do this real quick because I'm not going to hold y'all up any longer. I have thoroughly, highly appreciate y'all. Y'all have no idea. But anyway, we're going to go with, everybody does numbers. How about we do letters? I'm thinking of a letter, and let me write it down first. I'm thinking of a letter from A to L. First one get it, and you think you can wear that shirt, I'll send it to you. A to L. Ooh, somebody warm. That's all I'm going to say. Somebody warm. Somebody warm. Yes, Lynette Woods. Ding, ding, ring, ring, chicken dinner. You got it, Lynette. Congratulations. It was F. I'm going to show y'all. Can y'all see that? It's F. She got it. So if you look at the bottom of my screen, because I did better. I'm getting better, y'all. I do have my internet my email at the bottom of the screen. So if you can email me your address, then I definitely will be able to send it out to you. How about that? What you said, laugh out loud. I can't wear that set. But Jamia, you might have could have won that and gave it to somebody else you know, honey, that could wear that. Because like I said, it's no way in the world they gonna tell me that's a 3X. No, it's not. No, it's not, because I wear 3X and I'm very comfortable in the 3X, but that was not a 3X. I don't know what that was. But anyway, I have greatly and highly appreciate everyone for coming by, rocking and working with Miss Nita. And next time we encounter each other, we're gonna do better by this internet, because that was totally embarrassing and totally was a headache. But like I said, Lynette, please make sure you hit my internet. I mean my email up. I'm writing you down right now so I know that you want the shirt. And just give me your address or your P.O. box or whichever one, so that I can definitely send the shirt out to you. And y'all know how I always end the live. I want y'all to be safe in these YouTube streets until we see each other again. Love y'all.